What's up guys, it's Kleb here, and welcome to my RuneScape 2007 Fremennik Trials quest guide. So this is a very useful quest that you definitely want to think about doing because it gains you access to the Berserker Helm, which is far superior to the Rune Full Helm, as well as it costs about 2k cheaper, which isn't a lot of money, but the 4 strength bonus that it gives you is really going to help you out. And guys, a quick side note that I forgot to mention, to do this quest you're going to need at least 40 woodcutting, 40 crafting, and 25 fletching. So to start this quest, you're going to want to get all the materials that I have in my inventory, as well as a raw potato. Now you can get the potato during the quest, which is why I don't have it, but aside from that, you're going to need a cabbage, not from Draenor Manor, an onion, a tinderbox, a wood cutting axe, a raw shark, a knife, and 5,250 GP. You're also going to need some armor and weapons and food. However, you don't need that until later on during the quest, so I'm just going to leave that in my bank so I'll be able to run faster. So, to start the quest, what you're going to want to do is come to the Fremennik village of Relica, which on my world map, you can see that it is right about, where the fuck is it? There it is, right there. So what you're going to want to do is go up from Sears Village, you go there, over there, and right up there, and boom, you're at Relica. So once you get to Relica, you're going to go into the, I think it's the pub, maybe not. But you're going to want to go into this big building right here, which is kind of like a lodge, I guess, and talk to this guy, Brunt the Chieftain. Greetings, Outlander. And then you just kind of talk to him. Do you have any quests? And then finally you're done talking to him and you will see that you have started the quest. So next what you're going to want to do is talk to Manny, who should be right around here somewhere. There he is. Manny the Reveler. Hello there. Then you're basically going to want to ask him to have I think a drink off with you. Alright, so now what you're going to want to do is go ahead and grab a keg of beer, which should be on this table. There you go. And you're going to want to have a drink off with him. So let's go back to Manny. So yes, let's do it. Let's do it. Alright, here he goes, and here I go. Oh, am I going to do it? Oh, there he goes, going all in. Awesome. Now I'm drunk as fuck. No, I'm not actually drunk. Guess I win, Outlander. Nice try. Alright, so now what you're going to want to do is head back down to Sears Village with at least 250 GP. Alright, so now you're going to want to head into the bar and have a long talk with the poisoned salesman. So you're going to want to talk to him about the Fremennik Trials quest, and after a long talk, you'll eventually pay him 250 GP for some poison. Now, I'm sorry I forgot to mention this earlier, but you're going to want to come back to the Long Hall and grab a beer off the table, and then head south to the council worker. Alright, so now you're going to want to use your beer on the council worker, and you should get a strange object, which is actually a cherry bomb. Now simply head back to the Long Hall. Really quickly, on your way to the Long Hall, you want to stop in this house. I, for one, forgot my potato, so I'm going to pick that, but if you forgot your cabbage or your onion, you can stop here and grab them at this time. Alright, so now that we're back at the pub, you're going to want to use your tinderbox on the cherry bomb, and you're going to want to put the lit object into the pipe. So you just click on the pipe and you put it right in. Now you're going to want to grab another keg of beer and simply use your low alcohol keg on your normal keg. And then you talk back to Manny and you should be good to win your competition. Alright, so here we go. Are we going to win? Are we going to be good? We'll see. Bottoms up. And, oh, he's chugging it. Oh, he's drinking a whole keg. He's crazy. And he drinks it. So that is how you get his vote. Alright, so now you're going to want to head southwest and talk to Swenson the Navigator, and you will start another part of the quest with him. Alright, so he basically tells you that he wants you to complete his maze. You say yes, and you head down into the labyrinth. Alright, so now you're going to want to pay close attention to what I do here. You're going to want to go into the southern portal, then the western portal, then the eastern portal, then the northern portal, then the southern portal, then east, then north, and then you should be good. And there you go, you've headed back up the ladder and you are good. Alright, so next up you're going to want to talk to Sigil the Huntsman, and you get your quest from him. So once you accept this challenge, he's going to give you something called the Hunter's Talisman. What you're going to want to do now is go back to Sears Village and get geared up for the fight. Alright, so once you're geared up, you're going to want to keep on clicking on your talisman. It'll keep telling you where to go. Mine keeps saying southeast, so that should be this way. And eventually you'll get to the X marks the spot, and you should be ready to fight. Oh shit. Oh, here it is. Alright, so let's pot up, and we should hopefully be able to kick this guy's ass. Now I'm going to show you the whole fight. I have no idea if he's tough or if he's a pussy, but we will see. I think my rune armor should be able to help protect me a little bit. Not to mention the 40 defense should really help. Alright, so if you guys aren't as high level as me, if you're doing this quest before you got 40 def, maybe you're doing it as like your first before you did Dragon Slayer. I don't know if I'd really recommend doing that, but I mean, you know, if you have at least 40 strength and 40 attack, I'm guessing you should be good. If you have any higher than my stats, then I'm guessing you'll definitely be good. But yeah, just bring some armor, a weapon, and you should be all good. Alright, so he is almost dead. Come on, die, you son of a bitch. Can I do it without eating? Can I have the pro skills to do it without eating? We will see. Oh, it's going to be a close one. It's going to be a close one at 16 HP. Watch my HP the old-fashioned way. It's epic. It's intense. It's more intense than the EOC. Oh, jeez. I love it. It's way less intense, like, if you really think about it, but it's just way more intense because it's so much harder. It's pretty good stuff. And there you go. He is dead. And now you're just going to want to head back to the guy and tell him that you've defeated the monster. And there we go. So now you're going to want to head northeast, talk to Olaf, and he will give you another quest. Now just make sure you talk to him again after you're done speaking to him, because he tells you some more information that you need to complete the quest. Alright, so now you're going to want to head southeast of Relica, as you can see right here, to this little tree icon. And once you get there, you'll cut a branch off the swaying tree. Now you're going to want to go southeast of the tree and talk to Lally. So now you want to talk to this poorly designed douchebag, and he should give you a pet route. Now for this, you're going to want to make sure you have your cabbage, onion, and potato. Alright, so now talk to Lally again and offer to make some rock soup. Now you're going to want to use your cabbage, your onion, ooh, misclick, your onion, and then your potato, as well as your rock on the soup, and then it should be ready. And then they'll be like, yum, yum. Then talk to him again to get your golden fleece. And boom, you got yourself a sexy looking golden fleece. Alright, so now you're going to want to head back to Sears Village and go into this house right here, go up the ladder, and spin your golden fleece on the spinning wheel. Like so. Ooh, misclick. Spinning it into a golden wool. And here we go, we have ourselves a golden wool. Now what you're going to want to do is use your knife on the branch that you got from the tree, and then use your golden wool on the unstrung lyre. And there you go, you'll have yourselves a lyre. Alright, so once you get to the bridge, you're going to want to head straight west. Then you'll get to the strange altar, which you will then go ahead and use your raw shark on the altar. And there you go, you'll have an enchanted lyre. Alright, so now you want to head back to the long hall and go into this door. And just ignore that guy, he's a douchebag. Walk up onto the stage and play your enchanted lyre. Here we go. The thought of lots of questing leaves people unfulfilled, but I have done my simplest best in entering the Champions Guild. That actually worked out pretty well. Jeez. Alright. So there we go. I think we got our little thing from him. Alright, so now just west, you're going to want to head into the market area and talk to Sigmund the merchant, who is right about somewhere. Where's the little bastard? Where you be at, Sigmund? Come on, Sigmund, I know you're somewhere. That bastard, he was right there. Okay, so you're going to want to talk to Sigmund the merchant, and he will give you another part of the quest. Alright, so now you're going to want to head onto the biggest dock and talk to the sailor about the merchant's trial. Now head over to Olaf. Oh, this isn't Olaf. Oh no, it's not Olaf. Fuck, run, 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 run. Actually, he's not. Maybe he's a little bit strong. Why don't we just forget that ever happened? Alright, so now you're going to want to go ahead and speak to the Olaf Meister, aka my boy Olaf, my homeboy. And you're going to want to ask him about the merchant's trial, and he'll tell you that he needs a pair of sturdy boots. Alright, so now head west into the clothing shop and talk to Yersa. Damn it, this is one small favor all over again. Now you're going to want to speak to Brunt, and he will tell you that you need to go speak to Sigly. Alright, so now you go ahead and talk to Sigly. And he will tell you to go fuck yourself. Alright, so once you get here, you want to talk to his assistant, Skull Grimmin, about the merchant's trial. And he will tell you lots and lots of very interesting as well as sexy stuff. Now you're going to want to talk to the fisherman who's located on the eastern dock, and he will tell you that he needs a map piece. Alright, so now you want to head south and speak to the Navigator. Now head on over to Pier the Seer and ask him about the weather forecast. Alright, so now back at the helmet shop, we speak to Thorvald the Warrior. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He looks kind of funny. Look at him. Just look at him. Now you go ahead and you speak to Manny in the bar. And now you're going to want to talk to Thora, who is located right next to Manny. And finally, you talk to the little bastard out here, and he asks you for your 5k. So you got to end up giving your 5k to this little cock-knocking bastard, which is fine. You know, it's no big deal. And there you go, you get yourselves the note, and you basically do everything backwards, which I'm going to be going over right now. So the order is back to Thora, then to Manny, then to Thorvald, then to my homeboy Pierre the Seer, then to the Navigangster, then to the Fisherman, then to Skullgrimmin, back to Sigley, back to Brund, then to Ursa, then to Olaf, then to the Sailor, and last but not least, back to my homeboy Sigmund. That was a fucking grind. Oh, jeez. Alright, so next up, you're going to want to come to the helmet shop and talk to Thorvald the Warrior. Once you talk to him, first of all, you got to make sure that you have no armor and weapons on your person, and I recommend a strength pot and a full inventory of lobsters. You're going to want to go downstairs, and it's time for the boss fight. Drum roll, please. Alright, that was no drum roll. That was a disgrace to all drum rolls. But regardless, what you're going to want to do is come here, get ready, get ready, get ready. Here he comes. He should appear any second. Any second. Is he coming? No? No, he doesn't seem to be coming. Oh, there he is. Alright, so pot up. And you just got to punch him. That's all you got to do. Basically, what will happen is there's going to be 3 stages. The first one's going to be easy. Second one's going to be a little bit harder, but really not that hard. And the third one is going to be pretty damn hard. Now, there's 4 stages overall, but on the 4th one, you are allowed to die. You keep all your stuff and respawn upstairs. And basically, that's pretty much all you do. You can go ahead and kill the 4th one if you really want to, but it is pretty damn hard to kill with no armor and weapons, and I wouldn't recommend it if you were anywhere near my combat level. So there we go, we've killed the first one. Now if you do need to eat now, it would be a good time, but if not, you just go ahead and just keep attacking. Now I don't recommend praying until you're on the 3rd one, unless you have a lot of prayer pots. If you do, then you can just kind of tank it. You'll be completely fine. However, I don't have any prayer pots, so I'm going to try and do this, you know, the good way. Alright, so we're gonna I might have to eat. It is really good to eat in between fights, so just watch your HP. If you do die before the 4th one, you do lose everything, so just make sure you kill the first 3. Now the 3rd one is a lot harder to kill. I remember doing this, and I've seen videos. It's actually pretty damn hard to kill with my stats. So I don't know. I saw this guy. He was lower, or not lower. He was higher stats than me, and he was in a lot of zeros. So, and the thing was hitting rapid 7s on him. He had exactly he had 39 defense, but he had it was like 60 strength. Ooh shit! I should eat right there. That was a risky biz. All right. So yeah. All right. There we go. Now we can eat up. We can eat hopefully a little bit more, and that should be good. All right. So now we're going to attack. I think I'm gonna actually repot just for the fuck of it, and yeah, that should be a good idea. Now what I'm gonna do is just flash attack, because that's what I think I should do. All right, here we go. We're gonna see how this pans out. All right, my flashing skills aren't mint, but I'm going for it. Ooh, and he pulls off a 7. It's not going too bad. Still have a lot of lobsters left, but things can get ugly pretty quick. Now I probably should have gone with like an attack pot, but I couldn't be arsed. I tried to buy one at Sears Village Bank. I mean, I tried to buy one for fucking like 2K. No one would sell me one, so I was like, fuck it. And hopefully I'll be good. Looks like I'm gonna be good. Seems a lot easier than it looked on the guide. All right, so let's just keep the hits. Let's go for 2 eats right there. It's looking like a good deuce. All right, let's keep flicking. Keep flickerooning. All right. Funny story, back in the day, like in 07, I used to look at this report button and I thought the word macroing said macarooning. So I would always tell my friend, like, I'm going to report you for macarooning. I didn't even know what it meant. Like, I didn't know it meant botting. So yeah. And he finally said, no, it says macroing, you bastard. All right, so let's get a couple more eats in there. And then let's just go back to the flickage. All right, so we're about halfway. A little bit more than halfway now. Not doing too bad. Not doing too shabby. Just keep the flicking going. I was thinking about, should I flip def, but I think I'm gonna go with, actually maybe I should do strength, because my strength level is higher, so that would give me a higher boost. Oh shit, I should eat right there. Should really look into eating. All right, I can go with one more. All right, let's see what we got. We got 58. I'm gonna have to say I'm gonna go with another pot. I'm not gonna worry about wasting pots because I mean it's a damn strength pot. It's worth nothing. So, all right, let's get a couple of strength flicks. Maybe it's not doing much. We'll see. Oh, come on, hit like an 8, and I'll be. All right, one more. No, it's not doing as much. So we're gonna go back to the attack. There we go, getting some red splats. That's what I want to see. This guy's got a lot of HP. I'm getting worried now. I'm getting worried. All right, let's go for 2 eats. Jeez, we were doing good the first half. Now we're starting to hit shit. All right, I do want to start putting on a prayer, like a permanent one, and then just flick attack in the meantime. I do know if I keep on all 3 of my prayers, I won't be able to last. All right, it's getting to that point. Definitely getting to that point. I think we'll be good though. I honestly think. Oh, there we go. That's good stuff. Like to see the 7. I would like to see another one. Oh, there we go. That's and he calls it. He calls the other one. All right. It's not over yet though. Don't get cocky. This is actually a pretty damn hard boss fight if you think about it. Like, you know, you can't really do this as a noob. All right. Come on, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Keep them hits in. Keep getting them hits in. I'm probably just gonna put the whole boss fight. You can skip it if you want, or I'm pretty sure. Ooh! Come on, eat. That was close. I don't like that close stuff. All right. That was an awful flick. All right, we should be good though. If worst comes to worst, I'll put on all my prayers. Screw it. I'm gonna do it for the ending. For the sake of the ending, we should be good on prayer. And is that it? Oh, one more. Oh, and he's dead. All right. So now I think we can just die. I'm hoping that's true. Yeah, he's raping. There's no way you can survive this. But yeah, it must have been scary for the first person who did this, because they must have thought they were gonna. Oh, actually, it's just food you're losing. It's really not that big of a deal, but you know, it's pretty cool stuff. Although I mean, the first person who must have did this must have been like, "What the fuck? How am I gonna beat this shit?" So yeah. Apparently, also, if you really are just that, you don't want to die, you can. There we go. See, I got the proof. He comes with the proof. There we go. I was able to beat him. Yeah, it took a lot. It took like that many lobs, and lobs are kind of expensive. They're like 80 GP each. But there we go. We ended up getting his vote, and now we can move on. All right. So next up, you're gonna want to talk to Pier the Seer. Again, for this part of the quest, you can have no armor or weapons on you at any time. Alright, so he just took away all my shit. I don't know if he put it in the bank or what, but it says now try and open the door. There's a combination lock on the door. Read the riddle. And my hole is the most powerful, blah, 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 blah. What am I? Alright, so I don't know exactly how to solve this riddle, but I do know that the possible answers are wind, fire, mind, mage, tree, life, or time. So if you just go ahead and put all of those in, eventually one of them will be. Alright, so I've solved the riddle. The answer from me was mind. So I think now we got to go up the ladder. Alright, so basically what you do is you search things around the room. You're hoping to find the red disc, the wooden disc, and the red herring, bucket, and jug. Alright, so once you get that, you want to cook the herring on the range. And from that, you will get sticky goop. You want to use the sticky goop on the wooden disc, and then you will get a red disc. Now you want to go downstairs. Actually, I think you want to go over here and go down these stairs. And you want to use them on the strange mural. I think it's this. Alright, so use red disc on the mural and use old red disc on the mural. The center of the mural falls out. And there we go. Alright, now pay close attention to this part because it is very easy to fuck up. You're going to use the bucket on the tap, then use the full bucket on the empty jug, then empty the full jug down the drain, then use the bucket on the jug again, so you should have an empty bucket and a 2/3 full jug. Then use the bucket on the tap, and use the full bucket on the 2/3 full jug to get a 4/5 full bucket of water. And then of course you get the vase out of the chest. So now you want to use the vase on the tap to get a full vase. And then you would of course use the vase lid on the vase. Now you're going to use the vase on the frozen table. which should then go on to shatter and give you a frozen key. Now go back to the range and use the key on the range to melt the ice, like so. Now you want to go back downstairs, climb down the trapdoor, and you want to use the Sears key on this door to exit the house. And there you go. That should be all 7 votes. And I think, let's see. There we go. We finished the quest. So we now have the ability to wear the Berserker helm, which is fucking awesome. This quest was a bitch, I'm not gonna lie. You guys may not have seen everything that I went through to beat this quest. There we go. 53 strength, 25 fishing. We can now fish for pike. 31 thieving. I think that's good. 31 thieving. I don't know what my thieving level was before. 24 agility. That's going to help me out with a run. 27 fletching. And I think that's pretty much about it. But there we go. That was a bitch of a quest. I don't think you guys really knew just how much fucking trial and error I went through. And how much editing I am going to have to do. So yeah guys, now that we've done the quest, you can come over and trade with this Skull Grimand guy. And he will sell you the Berserker helm for about 78k. Now unfortunately I can't put it on to show you the stats because I don't have 45 defense, which I will be getting that pretty soon. But I can tell you that it does give you a +4 strength bonus, which is pretty damn nice as far as I'm concerned, and it gives you just as good if not better stats than the Rune Full Helm. But yeah guys, that is going to be it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Hope this guide helped you out. If it did, remember to tap that like button, share it with a friend, and hit that subscribe button. Aside from that guys, I want to thank you for watching, and I will see you guys later.